Bob was talking about the law of perpetual transmutation. And essentially, I want to talk about that for a second because it's real important. You got a bottle of water. If you put this in the freezer, it's going to freeze. Basically, the energy changes from one form to another. And similar to a hypnotist, puts you in a state, a trance, a state where then you could lay on your foot on a plank, your body on a plank where your shoulders are, and you can be flat as a board, stiff as a board, as they call it. Because he was able to get your mind to help you change, to cause you to change your energy to the point where you become frozen. Think about it. You ever see those hypnotists? You can do all the searches you want. You can see it. They put people flat and they sit on them or they walk on them. That your body could be so strong that you don't know this right now, but they could put you in such a trance that your body can change and become stiff as a board. You're transmuting one energy to another. Taking a match, you're lighting it. It goes from a flint or whatever that's called. It becomes carbon. Everything changes. So when I relate this to success, and mind you, we're all human. I make mistakes. I have my emotional ups and downs. We all do. But when it comes down to money, is what we're in business for. We're all here together to understand how to take what you have in your mind and create something. When it comes down to money, I am so specific on it, quite honestly. And my health too. Look at me. Look at me. A couple of years ago, I was 325 pounds. I'm 205 pounds of animal right now because I changed my energy on how I thought about myself. I saw myself where I wanted to be, and my body changed over a couple of years and went right exactly to what my image was. You could do anything you want. You can be anything you want, but you have to understand how to change your vibration, change your energy. I did a talk about that this morning to a team in Germany and Sweden. You change your energy, your frequency to the image you have in your mind, and you will attract it. Did anybody understand what he was talking about back then? Shoot, I just learned that saying a year ago. But if we think about it, we all operate on our own different frequencies, own different vibrations. And to get to where you want to be, you have to change. And how do you change? How do you get what you want? Let me sit down here in my little chair here. I'm amped up from the last call still. So to get what you want, you have to change your energy to attract what you want. How do you do that? Well, it starts in your mind. Your mind is extremely powerful. And Bob talks about it, that your body has enough energy in it to light up a city, right? Yeah, I don't think on a present state you could do that. But if they look at this more where they took the atom, crushed it so much that they created the atom bomb that blew up Japan. If you take your body and they've configured it to a point where you are compressed down to a ball of energy, then you can light up that city. If an atom or a group of atoms blew up a whole city, imagine how powerful your body is. We just don't understand how that works, but we know it works. Now, if our body can light up a whole city, why can't our mind and our body change enough form to attract what we want? We have that same power. Your thoughts go in all directions, 200,000 miles a second. Now I'm putting all this together for you. If you start to match the energy, the frequency with the image you want, and it's all biblical also, ask in prayer and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Okay? It's telling you, the Bible is telling you, you can have what you want. You just have to ask in prayer. Thirdly, faith is the ability to see the invisible. Faith is the ability to see the invisible, to see what isn't as if it were in present form. So if I had an image in my head, if I was the first person to design a bottle, I designed it in my mind. Then I put it on paper and eventually became reality. So I want you to vision yourself when you're putting work out there of a room of 1,000 people, a room of 2,000 people. They had the image in their head before it appeared. So you have to put that image in your head of what you want. You have to see the people. You have to get emotional about it. Without emotions, you're never going to receive it. IMacademy, the one to blame, yeah, yeah, yeah.